Bradley's father worked in the police department. He had been shot in the leg 4 years ago while chasing a robber. Now he needed a cane to walk, so he worked behind a desk. He didn't like that kind of work and often came home grumpy and short-tempered. The police never caught the man who had shot him. "I hate fish," Bradley said as he sat down. "So do I," said Claudia. "It sticks to my braces and I taste it for weeks." "Brussels sprouts make me throw up," said Bradley. "They smell like old garbage," said Claudia. "That's enough," said their father. "You'll both eat what's on your plates." Bradley held his nose with one hand while he picked up a Brussels sprout with the other and put it whole into his mouth. "What's all this nonsense about your mother breaking her promise?" asked his father. Bradley was ready. "She promised she'd take me to the zoo tomorrow, and now she won't." "What?" exclaimed his mother. "I never said I'd take you to the zoo." "She did too. Since there is no school tomorrow, she said she'd take me to the zoo." "I didn't even know there was no school tomorrow until his teacher called me this afternoon," his mother protested. "You promised." "OK," said his father. "Janet, what time is your appointment tomorrow with Bradley's teacher?" 11 o'clock. "OK, so you can go to your appointment and still have time to take Bradley to the zoo after lunch." "But I never said I'd take him to the zoo." "You did," accused Bradley. "And we have to go in the morning. We have to be at the zoo at 11 o'clock. Claudia snickered. "Why do you have to be at the zoo at 11 o'clock? He glared at her, then turned back to his father. "Because that's when they feed the lions." Claudia laughed. "She promised she'd take me to see them, feed the lions at 11 o'clock, Bradley insisted. His mother was flabbergasted. I don't even know when they feed the lions." 11 o'clock, said Bradley. "Don't lie to your mother," said his father. "Really?" said Bradley. "They feed the lions at 11 o'clock. "I don't tolerate lying," said his father. "I'm not lying," said Bradley. "Call the zoo if you don't believe me." "Don't lie to your mother and don't lie to me." "Call the zoo." "Your mother never said. She never promised to take you to the zoo." "She's lying." Right after he said it, Bradley knew it was a mistake. His father turned purple with rage. "Don't ever call your mother a liar. Now go to your room." "Just call the zoo," pleaded Bradley. "Maybe I did tell him I'd take him to the zoo," said his mother. "See," said Bradley. "Keep it up, Bradley," said his father. "Just keep it up. You want to be a criminal when you grow up. You want to spend your life in jail. I see people just like you every day at the police station. Just keep it up." Bradley stared angrily at his father. "Not all criminals go to jail," he asserted. "What about the man who shot you?" "I said go to your room." Bradley stood up from the table. "I don't want to eat this junk anyway."